Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun. Now, I want to apologize for the abrupt end of the last episode. I had to edit like a minute out of the very last part of that last episode, because something went wrong with my recording software. However, it was just a minute, so I figured I'd splice onto this right here. Now, what I was going to be doing, I did notice that that this woman over here was giving away these bones right here. Now, this is what I was talking about when I was saying the kitchen. For a second, I thought there was like a kitchen in the inn, and you would get them, you would get the bones from there. But okay, what I'm actually doing here, I have a lot of leftover bones from dinner. Here, would you like some? We would like one. Yeah, so we'll take, let's see. Oh yeah, we'll take a bone. I don't know why I assumed this was a kitchen. Probably because you just got bones of it and she brought up dinner. I don't know. Maybe like the pots could have been used or something. I don't know. Well, regardless, so let's go back here. We're supposed to go to the mayor's house right now, but I actually want to come down here real quick, down to this dog. I talked about this guy a little bit beforehand. We can't actually do this mission right now, or this side quest, but, if we, talk to this dog right here, well, okay, we don't have Ivan Entertainment anymore, so we can't mind read him, but what we should do is, we should go to items, and we should give the dog the bone. So we're gonna give that to him, and he's gonna walk away, and he's gonna jump up and down a couple times. Now, if you were to talk to him again, well, he still says rough, but, he still barks at you, but if you have mind read on you, because you can mind read animals, it's something I kind of glazed over in the last episode, I believe. If you mind read him, he actually tells you a secret, to like a secret cave you can get to. However, we don't have access to get to it later, but I just wanted to activate the side quest right there. So, regardless, let's talk to the mayor. You are such a great help, Game Dog. Allow us to show you our gratitude like we promised. And I believe he gives us something here. Yes, we're gonna get the Water of Life. This is basically your Phoenix Down or your Revive from this game. For this game, it restores the health of a dead team member. Are you hanging out beyond Goma Cave by any chance? Yes, although I don't know why Isaac should know that. Look for a cave in the mountains of the Goma Range northeast of us. Once you passed it, you'll reach Bilibin. Okay, so, we'll keep that in mind for the time being, but for now, let's actually head back up to the world map. Now, okay, I want to point out, I'm going to try and walk a little bit more, on the world map here, because I want to apologize for something. My recording software has a really tough time recording on the overall map for whatever reason. Let's see, it gets a little bit iffy if you get to more technical places like this. Oh, that's Rapid Smash right there. I talked about how those basically replace critical hits because, Isaac now has an artifact. Wait a second, what's my money look like? Oh, I'll get back to it later. So, let's go through here real quick. This should be... Oh, okay, we got a battle real quick. Let's see, more vermins. I'll just keep using Quake and, like, all these powerful moves. I think they're weak to at least one of these anyway. Wait, I didn't mean to use Growth there. I gotta get used to the fact that, you know what I could do, actually? Let's see, okay, that, you'll just take a little bit of damage. I'm gonna use, Isaac to attack him, then I'm gonna use Flint on you for the time being. Just because I kind of want that regular magic back. They're better for groups. I mean, Growth is a very good magic, but it does only hit, like, one opponent. Okay, there's Rapid Smash again. Be ready to see critical hits quite a bit in this game. It's something that happens quite often. Yeah, there we go. We've gotten like 3 in this one battle, and Garrett is going to defend because I killed that guy. I don't know why. I kind of expect him to miss again. Missing your attack really isn't that big of a problem in this game as it is. Oh, yeah, he mastered the Squire's Earthquake. I believe, yeah, okay, that's a new move for Isaac, actually. We'll be sure to test that out. So here we are in Loompa. What's with you? You want to enter Loompa? Yes, we gotta save Master Hammett. Well, you can't. Go back where you came from. You're not from Kaylee, are you? No. The last group said the same thing, but we didn't trust them either. Leave now if you don't want to get hurt. So we actually can't do anything right here. Well, actually, that's a lie. We can do something. We can use Catch, because we haven't used this quite yet, to grab this nut off of this tree right here. You don't really do this that often. I don't even think Catch is required to beat the game, but occasionally you'll find something like that you can use. Now, where we actually have to go is this cave right here. Wait, no we don't. Oh, no, I'm confused with another place. Oh my goodness, okay, I've not played this game in years. I believe the next place we gotta go is, the Goma Cave that the mayor was talking about, and we got some more enemies right here. I don't think I'm gonna be, I don't really think I'm gonna be, let's test out Earthquake, actually. It has more of a radius, so if you fight a bigger group of enemies, it'll be better for that. Although, speaking of which, I don't think you actually fight, I think very rarely you ever fight, groups of more than 3 enemies. Ultrasonic Waves, okay, that shouldn't really be too big an issue. That might, no, you're not weak to that. What would that enemy be weak to? Probably like a wind, maybe? I don't know, we'll get to that when we get to that. We got a zombie right here. Oh man, this is starting to show off one of my more favorite things about this game. I was talking about this before, but I cannot express enough how much I like the backgrounds in this game. Like, if you want to impress me with an RPG, show me some really dynamic and cool-looking backgrounds during battle. I see so little RPGs actually utilize that, as opposed to just using, like, gradients or something. I really wish more games actually did that. Like, we're in a forest right now. Oh man, the battle backgrounds you go to are actually, they're actually, should I use care of myself? Now I'm perfectly fine for now. The battle backgrounds you actually visit actually, yeah, are dynamic as to where you go as well. Like before, like right now we're in a forest, so the backdrop we're going through is in a forest. If we were to run to a monster in the plains, ooh, he actually learned new magic there as well, Garrett did. If we were to run to an area in the plains, we would fight a monster in kind of a plains. And there's like, I kid you not, there's like 5 places you can potentially go. Like, you can go to a beach and fight people there. I could be thinking of the sequel for that one, though. I know for a fact, attack with Scorching Fireball, or a Scorching Fireball. Let's try that out, actually. This shouldn't kill these enemies right here. Oh, it'll kill the middle one at the very least. Alright, let's see what this does. This is a pretty cool looking attack from what I remember. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, that's one of the more cool looking effects in the game. There are some really awesome looking magics in this game. We'll get into that later. Alright, so let's go over here to this cave right here. This is Goma Cave. This is where we gotta go to next. So at the Goma Cave entrance, the bridge is up, but thankfully there's a rock right there. Okay, then I believe we have to push this over. Alright. Is there a catch? I want to say there might be like a catch thing down here. No. Okay, once again, I haven't played this game in years, but then again, I do have like a very accurate guide on my side. Let's see. I want to say the next thing you gotta do. Yes, you gotta use move on this. Pull this towards us. There we go. This is where move is starting to get a little bit more use. And I want to say you have to use no, you don't. Okay, good. So we just have to move this then. So let's move this little rock right here. And what on earth? We can't move this. I mean, we should be able to move that, but it's not letting us. It's no use. Our synergy isn't strong enough to free that stump. And there's Ivan again. You want to move the stump, right? It looks like it's trapped in ivy. Isn't there anything we can do? I know. I have a great idea. Leave it to me. Now it's going to cast a Whirlwind. I would think I was talking about this earlier. This is what it actually does. It removes leaves from different areas. All right, Ivan. I did it. Thanks for your help, but why are you here, Ivan? I couldn't get into Loompa. Neither could us. Or neither could we. Don't get me wrong, I didn't come here to ask for your help. Your quest has been on my mind ever since I left Vault. Remember, I read everything that happened in your minds. I couldn't just leave, not with all these terrible things happening. If I can't rescue Master Hammett, then I want to help you. Oh, that's an interesting mentality. Please allow me to join your quest. And Ivan is going to join our team, and this time, I believe he's going to join us permanently. Are you trying to get to Bilibin through this cave? Then let's go. Alright, so Ivan is going to join our team, I believe, permanently now. Okay, now we can actually push this out of the way because Ivan got the leaves off of it. And now at this point, I would also like to go into my menu and use this item right here. This is a mint. This boosts agility, and it's one of those odd items that like does it permanently as well. Wait a second, what am I thinking? Okay, what I usually do is, I try to equip it to the guy who has the least of that stat. I don't know why I was waiting for Ivan to get in my team permanently to do this, because he actually has the highest agility. I should be using it on Garrett. So let's do that right there. That's going to increase his agility by 4. Not really too big of an issue, but it is kind of nice, and permanent stat boosts are really nice to have. So we're going to use Whirlwind on this. I'm not going to set it to a shortcut, because we very rarely use this magic, actually. Then I say we go through here. Now we're in Goma Cave. This is going to be one of the first dungeons of the game, actually. It's not really that huge of a dungeon. I mean, there's no like yeah, it's not really that. Oh, okay, there's some new enemies here as well. It's not really a huge dungeon. I mean, there are no let's heal ourselves. There's no There are no, yeah, whatever should I say? There's no, like, boss at the very end of it. There's no, like, immediate treasure you can get. I mean, there's, like, a few things you can get here, and there's even a new Djinni you can get here as well. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of, calling the singular Djinni and the plural just Djinn. Like, that's so weird to me. Usually it's the plural that has, like, more syllables to it or more letters. Let's see. Yeah, there are a lot of new enemies here, actually. We have ghosts and skeletons. Now, one thing you're going to see me do is not really talk, or see me not do, is not really talk about enemies that often, because I may have mentioned this before, but enemies actually aren't really that crazy in this game. Heck, dare I say, I think this is probably one of my least favorite things about Golden Sun, actually, is that there's not really that many unique enemies. I mean, there are some unique looking ones, but aside from, like, one or two, there's really not that many that stick out to me. Aside from the fact that they, like, look cool, that kind of thing. And, okay, at this point I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna look at the map real quick, give me a second. I want to say, let's see, it's gonna lead to B, lead to C. Okay, now we gotta go this way first. I mentioned this before, I should be studying this beforehand, actually. I might keep that in mind from now on, but I mentioned before that I'm actually using a Prima guide to actually, oh man, Venus, yeah, summons can actually target all enemies as well. I mentioned before that I'm using a guide for this playthrough. That is some of the full force we're going to be getting from that, actually. I'm probably not going to be looking at the guide that often, but, like, some of these dungeons you can get a little bit creative sometimes, or a little bit crazy sometimes. I should have used Ray on the Bat, actually. That probably would have killed him. Oh, wow, speaking of kill them, these slimes are going down very quickly now. Actually, we saw those enemies very early in the game. Okay, I'm very glad I cast that, actually. Venus should be enough to take this guy out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this would be a good opportunity to show off the fact that, if you go to the Djinn menu, yeah, Garrett's, Djinn is now on, Garrett's Djinni, I still gotta get used to that, is now recovering. And if you listen really closely, that little tiny sound right there, means that, what that means that if you go back into the menu, the Djinn is now ready to be used, or the Djinni is now ready to be used again. That little, it's a really small thing. In fact, if you're playing this yourself, you probably won't even hear it. Just because of how, like, the speakers on the GBA work, but whatever. Okay, let's talk to this man right here. Did you see something strange over there? I fought it, but it fled. When I returned, I saw it again. I wonder if it likes this place. That up there is another Djinni. That is a Mars Djinn, and we'll get to that later. We should, yeah, I do want to get him. That's on my to-do list. I want to get him to, I want to recruit to my team, because once we do that, he's basically going to be acting a lot like Flint. Although he is going to be he's basically going to be a fire Djinni as opposed to an earth one, which, as you expect, is going to increase our chance, or no, it's going to increase it's going to increase what am I trying to say? It's going to increase our options. I'll say our options a lot. Like, keep in mind, we have like 2 whole options open as a result of this one Djinni we have right here. But with 2 of them, like, we can give like Isaac fire magic, we can get Ivan fire magic. Actually, you know what, for the sake of being creative, I think I'm gonna I believe I'm gonna de-equip yeah, there are a lot of guys here that are weak to fire as well. I believe I'm gonna de-equip Flint from Garrett after this battle. I equipped him just because I want to show him off a little bit, but I kind of want to come to Ivan for a little bit, so I think I'll go ahead and do that. We'll do that. Isaac's going to level up again. Get an herb off of that. You get a lot of items in this game, actually. Well, not a lot, but, like, a reasonable amount. Okay, yeah, so we'll give this to you, and let's actually set this and see what kind of magic it gives him. It gives him Bolt, Cure, and Gross. So he actually becomes a seer, actually. He loses Whirlwind and Ray, however. I'm going to do that for variety's sake. I might switch out my Djinn quite a bit, actually. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to do in this playthrough. Oh, okay, the enemy right off the bat here. Oh man, Isaac is actually running very low on magic. That usually doesn't happen whenever I play this. Not much else you can do aside from attack or maybe use items. Let's see, fire might be used on these. One thing I learned from RPGs is that you should always... Wait, Bolt is single targeting? Interesting. We'll see what kind of damage that does, actually. That's not too bad. Or not too bad for a single targeting thing like that this early on. We'll get better ones later. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be no doubt enough to kill you. Yeah, I think the other reason why I did that, or the other reason why I did that in general, is or switched the Djinni over to did you learn any magic? No, you did not. The other reason why I switched the Djinni over to Ivan is so we can get Garrett some fire magic back, because fire magic is actually kind of good in here. I noticed a lot of the enemies in this area are actually very weak to fire, so that's actually very convenient. And here we're going to get a lucky medal. That's going to come into play later. Uh-oh, we have another battle right here. Let's see. We have a wild mushroom. Oh man, Isaac is all dried out on magic right here. I got to be a little bit careful here. Bolt is going to be not... Is that going to be effective against you? Yes, it is. He's actually weak to wind. Okay, that's good to keep in mind. Again, I never really bothered memorizing enemies or like their weaknesses before in this game because it doesn't really come up that often. Like it might be worth your while to memorize some bosses, but other than that, it's not really too crazy. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see. Let's move. Not enough PP. Oh no, here's what I was talking about before. Now this is kind of something I really like as well. I believe this may be the only reason why they make it so your magic regens. Is so you don't really have to deal with that often. Actually, you know, I just thought of an idea because you know what? Now I was gonna say I'd probably set the shortcut of move to Garrett instead, but I wanted to hold on to his magic because there's so many things in here actually weak to so many things in here are so weak to his element that I kind of want to just keep that for the time being. I mean I don't want to exhaust his magic at all. Let's see, we'll keep doing that. Please don't let that kill him. Okay, Rapid Smash should be enough to destroy him. Yeah, there we go. And then he's gonna be attacking us, and then we should have I'm gonna have no, he doesn't have enough to heal actually. I gotta get some PP healing items for Isaac right here. It doesn't really happen that often. Okay, so let's go back down. As you can, yeah, we knocked this rock down, so we actually jump across here real quick. Then I want to say, yeah, okay, up here we have another staircase. You know, one thing some people might be wondering at this point, do I have any plans to cut out random encounters? For the time being, no. I might start doing it later if it starts to get too annoying, but I've always been one of those people who has never really been that bothered by random encounters, but I saw the fact that they usually go away in less than a minute. Like it's really, if anything, it's gonna take longer to make these videos for you guys as a result of me taking a longer time to edit. I mean, it's better just to like endure the minute. I mean, it's just a single battle anyway. Okay, and then let's see, we have the Martian over here. You know what, looking at the time, actually, I think this would be a great time to leave this off. So next time we'll go and confront him. So there we go. Thanks for watching.